Their remains were discovered just about 1 mile west of here on the other side of St. Joe High School. When they were unearthed, they were collected and brought over here in 1928 and then reinterred here, and they put the marker up to remain that. If you see stones on top of any stone, any gravestone, that means somebody's been there and visited, and that marks their visit, pay their last respects sometimes. You'll see that a lot in Jewish cemeteries, a lot of times. When you go, if you're Jewish and you go and you see a relative or friend, you always take a rock and put it up on the stone. So, all right, one more, not too far from here. Even though they rust and your name's taken off. So there's always a downside.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, that has started just recently. I haven't noticed that except recently. Somebody said, I didn't put it on top. I don't know where that started. Oh, maybe. Now, just by chance today, somebody called me to ask a question about tonight's tour. And we were talking, and I have a relative buried out there, or several relatives buried out there. One of the last names, Bergman. I said, "You're kidding." She said, "No." And I said, "Well, your relative's on my tour, the last stop on my tour. And the reason is because this Celtic cross was actually carved by the Bergman ancestors in Ireland and was shipped here and put up by Joseph Bergen of South Bend in memory of his mother. So it didn't look this good until the lady on the phone told me about 8, 9, 10 months ago when the cousins, all the distant cousins that came out here to clean the stone, they re-gilded inside the lettering on this side of the stone, and then I believe they put up the bronze marker at the very bottom of the stone. And so that's a neat stone along with other ones. There's a little cut off, looks like a log with a book on top. Usually if you see cut off logs, stumps up in the air with half the tree missing, it usually means life cut short. Usually if you see any book on any stone, usually it represents the Bible. So that's why they do that. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for not hitting anybody, hitting any stone. Thanks for coming. Our next and very last summer cemetery tour is September 4th, Thursday night, 6:30, out at Mishawaka City Cemetery. Not South Bend, but Mishawaka City Cemetery. So we're going to go out there. Main Street.
So where the guy's buried, right?
Yeah, where the guy's buried upright. All right, so you have to come.
Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, I got the card table buried with him and all kinds of stuff. So everybody has a good time with that. Mr. Willard. Yeah. Mr. Willard.
Yeah,
So if you haven't paid, want to pay, anything like that, my wife's back up at the car up there, the Toyota with a big sign on the top of it. Feel free. I think there's a little bit of booklets left up there. You can pick those up if you want. Keeps me from carrying them back. Thanks for coming. We enjoyed having you. Thanks for coming out. Be careful going out.